This pump cut emptying time from 30 minutes to just 10 minutes. No wires, no pain, and no fuss. So today I'm sharing my honest review of the UBeauty.DBetter wearable electric breast pump. It was gifted to me, but this isn't sponsored, just my real experience so far. Let's start with the basics. This is a completely wearable breast pump that comes in a 2-pack, meaning you can double pump without juggling cords, tubing, or sitting next to an outlet. And if you're a mom who's busy, multitasking, or just doesn't want to be tied to a wall for 30 minutes multiple times a day, this design immediately stands out. The first thing I noticed is the sleek, compact design. It doesn't feel bulky, it fits in your bra, and it's surprisingly discreet under a looser shirt or a nursing top. It has a clean, modern look with a clear LED display that shows your mode, suction level, and battery. The buttons are intuitive and not a ton of guesswork is involved, which is great when you're trying to operate one-handed with a baby on your hip. The setup is straightforward. There are only a few parts and they're easy to take apart and clean. The milk collector is completely isolated from the motor and display section, which is key, so you don't have to stress about any leaks damaging the electronics. Everything that touches milk is made of food-grade silicone or BPA-free plastic, and because there are fewer pieces, it takes less time to wash and reassemble. When it comes to comfort, I was honestly shocked. A lot of pumps can be uncomfortable or just not seal right. This is totally different. I use the 19mm flange insert. They also include a nipple measuring tool, which more brands should honestly do, because if you've never pumped before or breastfed, how would you know? New moms aren't gonna know. So I love this flexible silicone that the portion that rests against your bra is made against. It helps a more natural suckling instead of an aggressive pull like traditional pumps have. There's no soreness, just a gentle, effective suction that makes the process a lot more tolerable in my experience, especially when you have it sized right with the inserts. Speaking of suction, this UBeauty.DBetter pump, the M1, comes with 4 modes: stimulation, expression, combination mode, and a dual frequency mode that's especially helpful if you have flat or inverted nipples. And each mode is represented by a clear icon, a hand for stimulation, a heart for expression, a breast with a droplet for the combo mode, and the letter A for that dual frequency mode. You can also adjust through 12 suction levels, which gives you so much control over what feels right for you, especially per breast, because each breast can be different. It has 2 independent motors, right? One for each side. So that means just no alternating suction between the left and the right when you're sensitive, right? So you can do 2 different things at the same time. This design lets you fully empty both breasts at the same time, and it significantly cuts down on total pump time. I used to need 25 to 30 minutes to feel fully emptied with my other hands-free pump, and it's just so much faster with this one. And that's important because it's less wear and tear on your nipples and less mental fatigue having to pump that many times a day. It's also quiet. It's not completely silent, but definitely not disruptive. It has a soft low hum that fades into the background. The battery life on this has been solid so far. I've gotten 3 sessions out of it. I'll keep testing that and I'll update you if there are any changes. The pump charges easily in this port, and it seems to last a decent amount of time. Now, if you're folding laundry or bending over something, walking your dogs, whatever, The milk pours out of here, so if you've been all the way over, you're not going to want to do that. But otherwise, it sets comfortably in your bra, and I can bend down, squat. Just I have to remain mindful that this is open at the top. So this won't replace a hospital grade pump if you're exclusively pumping or managing low supply, but it's a fantastic secondary pump for travel, in my opinion. So it's so great for the mom who wants to travel or be hands-free a few times throughout the day and multitask without sacrificing performance. Let's go over some quick pros and cons. Pros, it's comfortable with multiple sizing options, including the flange insert. It has a measuring tool, 2 motors for faster emptying, intuitive controls, hand-free design. It's easy to clean, surprisingly strong suction, and it's not that big and bulky. Cons, I would say, I don't like listening to 2 different motors when I'm sitting in silence, but that's not like a huge deal. And it's not medical grade, but we weren't expecting that. It's going to earn a spot in my daily routine. I'm going to spend less time tied to the wall. I'm going to have great output, and I'm not going to sacrifice mobility so I can get the laundry done. I can make dinner and pump, all of those great things, and not have any cords that I'm knocking around. Again, Ubueauty.DBetter gifted this to me for the review. I was not paid. Thank you so much for this wonderful pump. I could not recommend it more, and I can't wait to use it more in my daily routine.